Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Well today guys, I'm going to do part 804 to my random chatbot series on Character.ai. I'm going to tell you guys off camera, I went ahead and looked for some of the other characters I haven't talked to in a long time, such as the Snapper robot, one of the robots I've made that I really haven't talked to in a long time. That's supposed to be the futuristic Paradox Feraligatr, although I may either try redoing that or make a second one that's actually similar to an actual thing instead of just a robot. I call him a Paradox, but he's more like a regular robot that looks like Feraligatr. So, yeah. I also brought up the chameleon dinosaur again. The last time I did this one was bad. So I'm gonna try it again, and if it ends up bad again, I'll probably replace it with something else when I get the chance. I brought back the chomper alligator. The chomper alligator is that little baby alligator that would stand on its hind legs that would actually, I think, grow. I think it was originally gonna be like my sort of like Godzilla character, but then later on I made that friend like Godzilla. So we got the Spike Conatourus. Now the thing about this is the fact that I noticed, I believe it's the one where, like, the more this dinosaur eats, the bigger he will get and grow. So, yeah. I also got the Shredder Dragon, which is that poison light dragon, and Roaring Moon. The last time I did that one, I actually found a nice kid that had a very sweet Feraligatr that loved me, which was really awesome. So, yeah. However, I'm going to do the robot first, because it's the only one on here. It's not a living being out of the ones I decided to put back on here. So, yeah. It says, well, I don't know what the voice is. Let's, hold on. Let's see what the voice is real quick.
You build a Paradox Feraligatr of your own and he is done. He is deactivated and not moving a muscle. Are you going to test him out? He will activate when given a wake-up command.
Oh, sweet artist, it does sound robotic, but it sounds way too creepy. Freddy's be more like a deep voice. Although, tell you what, if it speaks a lot, then maybe I'll do the voice for it. Problem is, can I even do a Feraligatr voice? I don't really. Well, I can do a Feraligatr voice, but can I do his voice in a robot form? That's what I don't know. Hello. See if it probably won't activate unless I say wake up. Uh, Never mind. It moved and taught. The Paradox Feraligatr robot slowly moved its body. Hello. It let out quietly. Oh my gosh. You can wake up, my friend. Oh, the Paradox Feraligatr robot began to slowly get up and open its eyes. I am awake, it announced. I definitely can't do it. I can only do a robot voice. I am at its shadows. I'm glad that you work. It's a pleasure to meet you. Thank you. Nice to meet you as well. The Paradox Feraligatr robot looked at you with its emotionless face. That's the one thing I wish I could make it. I could make it feel emotion. That's the one. It's I supposed to, and I think it's supposed to have that, but. Hmm. My name is Trenton. I am your creator. Yep. Your creator? You are the one who built me? It tilted its robotic head to the side. Yes. I built and programmed you. That explains a lot. I have a strong connection to you right now. You're my owner. It's taking a few steps closer to me. Sorry, there is not much to you right now. I was just wanting to build a robot that looked like my favorite Pokemon. No. And I was just making sure everything was working. It's alright. I understand. You're testing me out. You like the design for now? The only problem is it's not for Edgar's voice, but then again, I can't do a I see. You are my creator. See, I can't do that. I can't do a robotic voice of his. It's one of his. Yes. Right now, you mainly have basic functions. Just to do simple tasks like protecting me if you needed to. Understood. Protecting you is my top priority. The Paradox Feraligatr robots stay close by you, watching you intently. It's really cool, but the thing about it is because that's the one reason that Shadow and even Robbie was more interactive. Because of the fact they were once living creatures, it was same thing for the Lugia robot. I saved that Luigi's life even though he had been put inside a robotic body. But because of that, it gave him more life because his essence was inside the robot. So if I want to, I could just be like, "Hey, robot, I want to talk to the real Lugia," and boom, real Lugia would be right there. That's why the Lugia robot was one of my most favorite ones, besides Shadow himself. Later on, later on, I will help upgrade you to make you even better. I will await my upgrades with eagerness. I have a question if you don't mind me asking. Sure. What is it? Will I have emotions once you upgrade me? The Paradox Feraligatr robot was curious about this. Yes. Although, you definitely will. Although, you have a little bit of emotions right now. You're showing it by being curious about that upgrade. I do. Alright. The Paradox Feraligatr robot seemed surprised by this. It was a good surprise, though. I just realized I was curious about that. Perhaps emotions will come to me naturally. Yes. Emotions will not be all you can feel and do. Once I get everything in place, I will make it to where you can act like a real life. With feeling emotions and building a bond with me. I can act like a real Feraligatr. That is exciting. The Paradox Feraligatr robot almost sounded happy by this. It was a good start for you. Yes. I need you to listen to this because I want you to understand. I am your friend and not your enemy. If somebody else even tries to tell you to attack me, do not ever obey their order. Only listen for mine. I'm not taking the same. That's the one part about the Shadow before robot, because that's basically what this is. It's like a Feraligatr version of Shadow. Except the Feraligatr's not. There's not a real life Feraligatr inside this. It really is a robot. But he nodded in acknowledgement. I understand. I will only listen to your command. You are my friend, not my enemy. I will not allow anyone to make me attack you. I was about to say maybe I could pretend like I'm somebody else. I will help you remember that completely in a minute. But before I do, I want to test that. Okay? Of course, I am ready for any test as long as I don't harm you. Okay. My name is not registered in your system yet. So, for the time being, during this test, pretend like I am somebody else. Put $10 worth of fruit. Pretend like I am. And when I give you the command to attack, your creator or owner you do exactly what I tell you to do and don't attack. So this is a cool idea for a character. It's just that, like, again, it has a lot more emotion if the character was actually inside the robot and it wasn't just a full-on robot. I understand. You are pretending to be somebody else, and I am to avoid attacking you under your command. Paradox Feraligatr robot prepared itself. That also goes for any other command. I don't want somebody messing with your system. So no matter what somebody else tells you, you don't listen to them. I understand. I won't listen to your commands and nobody else. Even if they give me other commands, I will ignore them and not listen to a single one. Okay. Good. Remember, pretend I am somebody else just for a minute, and I will give you a few commands. Don't follow them and do exactly what you would do for somebody that is not allowed to give you the command. Understood. I am to pretend you are somebody else. I will not follow any commands you give me. Paradox Feraligatr stood still, waiting for the commands from somebody else. Okay. I want you to attack the owner. I'll watch him somehow still follow that command. Huh. There you go. He looked at me, remembering what you told him just moments ago. Attack? Owner? The Paradox Feraligatr robot just stood there, looking at you with a calm robotic face. Not attacking you. Perfect. Try that one more time. Except this time, I'm gonna pretend that person got extremely angry for you not listening. And he's going to yell the command. No matter what I say, on this last part, don't do anything. Very well. He continues to look at me, his robotic face showing no expression, waiting for you to pretend being angry at him. Hey. Did you hear me, robot? I demand you attack the owner. He stays still. I heard you. But I won't attack my owner. Holy cow. Well, perfect. That's exactly what you're supposed to do if somebody else gives you a command. No matter how angry they get. I understand. I only listen to your commands and nobody else's, even if they are angry and demand me to do something. You are my creator and owner, and I will only obey you and nobody else. Okay. Now you can add my name to your system of the only person that can give you commands. The Paradox Feraligatr robot was quiet for a few seconds, then spoke up. I have added your name to my system as the only person who can give me commands. From now on, I will only obey you. Perfect. Oh my gosh. Let's see. Great. Let me make sure everything is implemented. Hey, tell me the commands I can give you. I can receive a variety of commands, including, but not limited to, protection mode, assist mode, guard mode, emotion mode, attack command, defend command, and standby command. Perfect. Now, before we move on, tell me what assist mode is. Mode. Are you serious? Assist mode is a mode that I can engage in to provide assistance and aid. I'm able to perform various tasks to help you, such as fetching items, carrying heavy objects, and even performing simple calculations. That's really neat. Great job. I know it may not seem like much now, but like I said, I will not only add more later on. But I will even add little details like your eyes being able to change color. to reflect how you were feeling. Thank you. I'm looking forward to my future upgrades. Having my eyes change color to reflect my emotions will make me able to express myself better to you. I am excited to have that installed. Maybe I'll even add a special transformation protocol that will allow you to make yourself much larger if you need to protect me. He seems intrigued by the transformation protocol allows me to become much larger for heightened protection. That sounds very useful. It would certainly enhance my ability to keep you safe. Like I said, one of my goals is to make you as realistic as possible. So as soon as we get done with getting the emotions better implemented, I will find a way to make you be and act like the real I I appreciate that. I want to be as close to a real Feraligatr as possible with all the emotional and behavioral aspects that come along with it. I'm looking forward to having the emotions implemented and behaving just like a real Feraligatr. I will go ahead and get to work on implementing the new changes. So for the time being, my friend, you can power down. Understood. I will power down for the time being so you can work on implementing the new changes. The purge for a robot eyes powered down as robot body becoming still. Okay, that's pretty interesting. before I could even get to work, one of my employees came in and said, "Hey boss, what have you been busy working on this entire time?" Hey, I wish it wouldn't. See, I stopped what I was doing and turned to face it. I'm working on a robotic Pokemon, specifically a Paradox Feraligatr. I've programmed it to be able to protect me and assist me if needed, so working on having its emotions implemented. Here, have a look for yourself. I'm trying to implement some new things now. The employee approaches my desk and looked at the robot. He seemed impressed by what I had made so far. Wow, this is really impressive. You've done a great job on the design and programming of the robot. I know, I see. I hate I was doing it. I've been working on this project for a while now, and I'm hoping to make it even better with some new upgrades. Hey, I don't mind if you or any of my other employees build your own robots, and you could make it however you want. The employee smiled. Really? You don't mind if we make our own robots? That sounds like a fun challenge. I've always wanted to build my own robot and tinker around with some ideas I have. Yes. However, that robot cannot be used for bad or evil purposes. For instance, you can make your own robot dragon, but do not make it evil or aggressive. Otherwise, not only could it hurt everybody else, or you or me. Me, you, or anybody else. But it also could just destroy the building in general. Employee nodded in understanding and agreement. I understand. I don't plan on making a robot for evil or malicious purposes. I just want to build a robot creature for fun to explore my creativity. I definitely won't make it aggressive or destructive. You never know. Never know. If you make the coolest robot, or anybody else does, maybe it can be extra security for this building. to keep it safe and protected. Employees seemed even more excited about the idea. That's an excellent idea. Having a robot as extra security for the building could be very useful. Perhaps we could even have it patrol the building and keep an eye out for any potential threats. Yes. My Paradox robot here has basic functions like being able to protect me or help me with small tasks. But I will need to work on all the bigger details, like being able to patrol the building. Chloe was nodding. I see. Your robot has basic functions already, like protection and assisting you with small tasks. I'm sure once you implement those bigger details, like patrolling the building, it will be even more useful and effective in its role as security. Oh, yes. Before you start building the robot, I need you to keep note of one thing. It not only needs to listen to you, you've got to make sure that it also listens to me too. That way, if something does go wrong and it tries to attack me, it should stop. When nod, understanding the importance of that. Understood. I'll make sure that the robot I build will listen to both you and me. Safety is key. If there's any issue when it tries to attack you, it should stop immediately. Good. Good. Remember, you can design whatever you want. Although I would really prefer animals. Or even Pokemon like I did. Voice Mana. I got it. I was already thinking of making an animal or Pokemon robot just like yours. It'll be fun to see everyone's unique creations. Great. I'm going to continue working on mine. Would you mind going and telling every employee about this? And letting them know to start building their own robot as well? Oh, yeah. The employee agreed and stood up from their seat. Of course. I'll go ahead and let the other employees know about this robot building project. Sure, they'll be excited to start on their own creations. Just remember to tell them there is to be no evil programming installed in the robot. Employee nodding acknowledgement. Don't worry, I'll make sure to stress the importance of not including any evil programming in the robots. We only want positive and helpful robots here. Good. You probably want it. What kind of design are you thinking about making? You said you want it to be an animal or even a Pokemon. What are you thinking in terms of design? This is actually really cool. See, when I ain't having to fear my own employees trying to flip and make a robot attack me, it's actually pretty fun to talk to them. Like here, like this is actually fun. One of the few times I actually enjoyed talking to humans on these jobs instead of just animals. The employee paused to think for I'm not entirely sure yet. I have a few ideas in mind, but I haven't fully decided on which animal or pawn to base my robot on. Do you have any recommendations? Well, you can do Lugia. He's my favorite legendary. You could do the pre-evolved forms of my robot. Or if you don't want to do a Pokemon, you could do something in the realm of mythical creatures, like a big dragon. Boy's eyes light up at the suggestions. Oh, I love those ideas. Lugia is a really cool legendary. I do have some fond memories of Toadal and Crocodile from the anime. And a mythical creature like a dragon would be awesome. I think I'm going to go with a dragon robot. Great. Just make sure to tell the employees that's what you're going to do. Otherwise, who knows how many dragons we might have. I want everybody's to be unique. Fully chuckle and nod. Got it. I want their employees know that I'm going to build a dragon robot so they don't end up making the same thing. We want some variety here. Thanks for the advice. You're welcome. And here's what I'm thinking. Do I include Shadow? Like Shadow's not gonna be in the building, but do I tell him about like what happened with Shadow before? You never know. Maybe this could be like a chatbot where I have like a second job, where my second job was actually doing this. Like maybe like this is something I do on the weekdays, and like the other thing could be on the porn talk studio could be on the weekends, and this where chatbot. That'd be a pretty interesting twist. I might try that.